Good morning, beautiful humans. We are here at the Goodwill bins in downtown St. Louis for another Tuesday morning. Pretty consistent with the Tuesday mornings lately, and I'm finding it to be sort of 50-50 here lately. The competition seems to be pretty stiff on Mondays and Tuesdays, and those are the days of the normal work week that I have off, that I have the ability to go to the Goodwill bins. But yeah, we're gonna get in here. I'm really hoping for some games. I'm putting that into existence. We're finding games today. Let's go. Oh, I have permission. We're slowly waiting for them to restock all the media portion of this. So, slowly but surely, we'll get there. Almost there. Almost there. We almost have everything full over there. I think we need like 2 more over there. This is like a feeding frenzy. This is going to be a feeding frenzy. I'm going to let everyone go. I already see Elder Scrolls right there, and I can't get it. They haven't released us yet. It's like I'm releasing the hounds. I think I might just start on this row and then just work my way over. It was just a feeding frenzy off the bat, but yeah, so we got Dinosaur Jr. album. Just kind of picked up some stuff for Flaming Lips, MLB, which I mean we'll probably just keep for the case, and then this Dark Knight in this nice sleeve. So we're gonna scan that and see. This looks like it'd be a good booth item. It still has the little 7-piece Lego limited edition thing in it. So, damage on the back, but not too bad. Spot at the bottom of this, bin. But hey, Fisherman Bass Club, actually, pets. Oh, sick. But on the real, these WWF magazines are kind of cool. They're not that old, but I mean, wrestling's iconic enough. Probably take them. Man, it's been a minute since we found some Pokemon stuff, so really happy to have that. It's in decent shape. Not too bad. We'll take it. This media bin is a prime example of what most people go for right off the bat, because it just has a ton of CDs, DVDs. There were games in here. Shout out to Eric. I think he got some good scores out of this one. Good for him. And we're going to scan a bunch of this stuff. It's a lot of it's sealed. That Assassin's Creed was from another bin, but a lot of sealed stuff. Just kind of roaming through this after people had already attacked it like piranhas. 2 things real quick, guys. Shout out to the Beetlejuice animated series. I might just keep this for the personal collection right here, but also, bam, DDR. And it's complete as it felt. I was flipping through this bin and saw this buried underneath stuff, and I thought they were slammers for Pogs. I got so excited, but no, it's just, I don't even know what these coins are, unfortunately. Kindness coins? Alright, that's cool though. Kindness coins. Always nice to find something practical at the bins, and this is definitely something that I can put down on my workbench for cutting and other stuff, and it's actually in really good condition. So, yeah. Alright, so we've been through most of the bins. I think what we're going to do is we are going to just stick with media today, but we're going to go through and scan all of that sealed stuff together and see what we find. Okay, first on the chopping block is this Dark Knight Trilogy little set here. It's not brand new, it's still some plastic, but it's kind of roach on the top, but still, I think we're still going to take it, but they block the barcode, so we're going to have to manually look it up really quick. I'll just show the comp up here. Next up is Ultimate Latin Dance Party. Let's see. Okay, not great, but it is sealed. It is sealed. One sold for $8.95 in April. I think we're gonna pass on that one. Okay, next up is Beach Body Cool It Off with Debbie Cybers. Let's see what we got here. Not looking too good so far. You can just kind of tell by the listings that are already there. 195, 495, 499. There's a whole set of 9 for 55. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pass on that one. This DVD didn't even have a barcode to scan, so sorry, Tracy Anderson, you're going to the no pile. Okay, so this is actually an interesting one. This is a Guns N' Roses November Rain single, and it's made in Germany, which I found very interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a scan. Guns N' Roses being a pretty iconic band, definitely worth looking up. Okay, the UPC did come up. Okay, so there's one pre-owned right off the bat at $33. There's another one pre-owned at $18.99. So that's a good sign. That is a good sign. All right, only one has sold, and it sold for $7. This might be something that we just leave on eBay for like 10 bucks and see, or we take it to trade-in. Actually, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this for trade-in at the record store. All right, next up is Alabama, the American Farewell Tour, which I don't have a lot of confidence in this just because it is a farewell tour CD, but you never know. Alabama also being pretty iconic. And if you guys don't know, I'm just going down the sold items and seeing what's what there. So $5.99, 8 bucks brand new, free shipping. This might not even be worth the time to list and ship, honestly. This might be just like a booth item or something like that, or we just take it for trade-in. That's actually probably what we'll do. Okay, and last on the chopping block is Ultimate Collection of Johnny Carson. A lot of people love Johnny Carson, so, and since it's sealed, I think it was definitely worth a grab. Okay, not looking good, but these are pre-owned. Well, we just had a new one for $5. Let's just see. I have a feeling it's going to be very few sold. No, okay, a lot sold, but one sold for $16.50. One brand new sold for $7.99. Not the same one though. There's one that just sold for $7.49. New other. Man, I do not have a good feeling about this one, guys. I don't know. We might try to trade this in or something. It does have some weight to it. I would say this is probably around a pound, maybe a little over a pound. So it might just be worth throwing back. We're gonna think on this one for sure. Okay, so what I'm thinking is these two are gonna go on eBay and maybe chill for a while. We'll see. You know, if they sell, they sell. If they don't, we'll throw them in the booth. If they don't go in the booth, we'll figure out some way to trade them or something of that nature. These are for sure going to be traded in at the record store for cash. And then this is our throwback pile. Alright, so I gave the axe to The Sims 3 as well. Pets is going back. Sorry, Pets. And the wrestling mags. I found a bunch of wrestling mags like throughout the bins, so I feel like they're not anything too special. Alright, so this is definitely one of the smaller hauls that we've had. Oops, I almost forgot about this Flaming Lips. I think we're still going to keep this actually. That's going to be another trade-in CD, I think. But this is definitely the smallest haul we've had in a while, just from the media section. So I'm not mad about it though. We're being very selective. Out here searching for some GM. I don't know if I want to or not. I'm just kind of perusing very lightly. Not being serious about anything today. Also, if you guys remember, they took our cleats from last episode when we traded in trading goods or sporting goods stuff. So I'm actually kind of on the lookout for some cleats right now. And I feel like cleats get passed up a lot. I mean, if they're a good name, if they're like Under Armour or Nike, I'm definitely gonna pick them up. But I rarely go through shoe bins, just like clothes bins. Rarely go through them, but I think it's worth a shot to at least try to get some really cheap cleats and stuff. So we just found these pair of Nike Alphas. They look to be baseball or football cleats. I can't really tell, honestly. But they are a size 6 youth, which probably does make the value go down a little bit. But they can clean up really easily. They're in fairly good condition. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a whole episode where we trade in just cleats and buy video games with the person. Because they're right. I think these would be a good example of a pair that's a good name. It's Under Armour, and they do look like a good cleat, but they're just too much to clean up, and they're too small in size for it to be worth the time to clean up. I think maybe if these were a bigger size and a little less dirty, I would take the time to clean these. But you know, time is money. You guys know that. Okay, it's good to find a Pink Floyd album hanging out in one of the GMs. Another trade-in. Alright, so I'm glad I actually checked the GM today because I found this box of ink, and ink is always iffy because it basically expires at a certain point, but some people don't care and they'll buy it anyway. I looked up a cartridge, and one single cartridge at 7. You had a 4-pack plus 2 magenta at 18. And these are all brand new. Every single one of these is brand new, with the pull tab still on them. It was originally $20 at a Goodwill. I think we'll just throw it on eBay as a lot and see what happens. Wario Speedwagon action. Take that to trade in. Sometimes these GM bins have some stuff. What is that? Show Pro? This is kind of a staple for her. I think we'll pass. Okay, so for you guys wondering about tennis rackets and how you can spot a good one is, I've told you guys before that if this is one piece, it's usually a good sign of a very like solid, well-made racket, and this is a good example of it. This Vocal Quantum 10, you can't see the 0 there, but it's there. The comps on it are pretty solid. It is an older racket from around 2010 by my research, but a couple sold for 80, one sold for 60. So I think we're in pretty good shape. I mean, all these Vocals either way. I mean, you have some at 45, 40, 40, 32, 42, 72. So I mean, it's definitely a good name in tennis. So I know this looks bad on camera. It really does, guys. But it's just a lot of like gunk from being in the bin. It really will clean up nicely. The strings are all tight. We're actually going to learn how to replace a grip as well. Probably just buy a grip off Amazon and yeah, either trade it in or just put it on eBay. I think we can get like, I don't know, I want to say trade in alone, we could probably get 20 bucks for it if it's cleaned up. So I think it's a good little project for us to learn how to replace the grip, because we have had that issue before where we took tennis rackets in and they didn't accept them because they don't carry grips at the store to replace them, and people won't buy them if they don't have good grips. So I will say that this day started off really slow. I didn't think that we were going to get a ton of value. I thought it was just going to be like mostly booth stuff, but we spent 14 bucks, and between the last two items that we found, the ink and the racket here, even though we may put like 10 bucks into a new grip on this and a little bit of time, we're easily going to make our $14 back today. But it was just a slow, methodical creep of stuff. We're actually going to go down to the record store because it's on our way home and see what we can get for these records and see if we can recoup some of this $14 that we just spent. I haven't pushed this many carts together at one time since I worked at a grocery store when I was 16. But here we are. Don't be a fart. Return your cart, guys. It's very easy. You get a little exercise and you feel good about yourself. Alrighty, y'all, we are at the local record shop here, and just to give you an idea of some CDs that we are trading in, we've got some Whitney Houston, Violent Femmes, Cyndi Lauper, Elvis, we have Pink Floyd, REO Speedwagon, Alabama, Guns N' Roses, and Willie Nelson. Just to give you an idea of some more iconic names in music that you should look out for, especially the Pink Floyd. I feel like any Pink Floyd CD at a record shop like this would definitely take it. Just super iconic. I'm a little worried about some of the stuff because it's a little more like hokey. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know, like the best ofs and stuff like that, like this American Farewell Tour of Alabama. I don't even know if they're going to take this, but I will report back. Not even going to bother filming inside. It's a very dry process. They literally just sit my CDs down and they go, okay, I'll give you this much. It's not a very drawn out process. I'll report back and tell you what they did take and how much we got for our CDs today. All right, guys, they took every single one of our CDs today. 14 whole dollars. That's almost exactly what we spent. Almost exactly what we spent at the bins today. Now, I want to say that, you know, not every one of those CDs was found. No, every one of those CDs was found in the bins. Not every CD was found in the Goodwill bin. So we paid even less for some of those. And if I had to guess, I mean, you're talking maybe 2 pounds in CDs, you know. So, I mean, at the St. Vincent de Paul bins prices, I mean, and Goodwill prices, that puts, you know, I mean, I want to say our final cost at maybe $3. You know, if we're being conservative, like $3 would be about where it's at. We got 14. I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's go. Also, guys, enjoy the footage. Also, by the time you guys see this, there will be a Nintendo Wii going out to somebody. Congratulations to whoever that is. I'm sure I'll announce it in the video whenever that actually does come up and we find out. But also, guys, enjoy the bonus footage today. All right, you guys thought this episode was over. Bonus footage. We're gonna go to A&R's Resale, Roosevelt's little shop here on, well, not on, but in my part of town here on the south side. See if he's got any goodies today. Let's go. Kind of already eyeing some of this, some of these wrestling cars. They're kind of cool, actually. And this entrance stage thing, and that, I don't know. We're definitely gonna look into those. Those are kind of cool for sure. Some cool M&M stuff too. Well, I kind of mentioned this the last time that I was here. He had some stuff like hiding over here with like some comics, some stuff like this, some sports memorabilia stuff. I don't know. I keep going back and forth about it. I mean, the sporting goods store is looking for baseballs, but those seem to be like actual, like, not nicer baseballs, but baseballs that you wouldn't really sell to a sporting goods shop, right? There's most definitely some newer electronics here today. I mean, this was pretty bare the last time that I was here, and I got a lot of stuff. A lot of Xbox One, PS4 stuff, a lot of copies of Titanfall, camcorder, cell phone. Nothing that I am interested in. Oh, these are kind of cool. A little all-in-one Star Wars and a Batman. And can't tell what that is, but kind of cool, kind of cool. Might look into that. Some Wii stuff he moved up here. Not sitting in the back anymore. That Genesis that he had. He's had this for a while. He wanted $40 for it, and I passed on it. And another Xbox right here, a 360. Not really interested because we have multiples of them. Yeah, I mean, we might take a look. Dang, he just has so many Wii's. It's so crazy. I might buy a couple little joysticks off of him. I do need some. He's got a sensor bar as well, which we do need, but I don't think he's willing to separate. He's probably trying to sell it as a whole package, unfortunately. Alright, so yeah, see, Roosevelt's the man with the shoes. He's got all the shoes. Yeah, he's even got some stuff that's like not totally mint down there as well. I have no idea what carries any type of value though, but this is where he typically keeps all the games and stuff. Ooh, it looks like there's some more stuff. There's actually might be some, yeah. Oh, this stack might have been over on the other side, actually. But we still might pick up a couple of them, maybe. FIFA Soccer. What is this? Big Trouble Little China. Okay. We're gonna pass on those probably. But glad the collection's looking good, looking a little more organized back here. It's not a... I wonder if we want Grand Theft Auto 5 for PS3. This actually has Donkey Kong in it. Okay. Donkey Kong 2 for GameCube? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Okay, I'm sorry, it was Donkey Konga. But yeah, Donkey Konga 2 is $11 loose, but it is pretty scratched. So we're gonna have to take into account the cost to resurface this, if it'll even look good resurfaced. I don't know, we might take a shot on it. Yeah, so after thinking about it, I mean, I think we're gonna pass on Donkey Konga. I think after the price of it, plus the price to get it resurfaced, and eBay fees and all that, I just think it's not worth the profit margins. We're gonna pass. Definitely gonna take a peek through all these CDs. There's some sets in here too that might be worth it. So, ooh, this Batman lunchbox. We bought a couple lunchboxes from him before. Might have to take that one home too. Okay, let's sort through some of these CDs. Okay, so the bottom steel case was a flight simulator that we didn't really care for. This Rod Stewart isn't unfortunately worth very much, so yeah, we kind of looked through all the CDs and not too much. We're thinking about this Batman lunchbox for sure. Yeah, okay. Definitely worth checking out some DVDs back there as well. I don't know if we will. We might actually look through these stacks again because we have before. We've looked through these before. Really thought I was going to leave here empty-handed today, but I think I'm going to take this Batman thermos lunchbox. I think this has got to happen. I think it's got to happen. Actually, it's gone with the wind seal. Nah. But this one's actually cleaner than the ones that we have. This is a 91. It's got the little damage right there, but I don't think I'm going to let that deter me from getting this. It doesn't have the thermos in it, but I still think it's a really great piece. I'll clean it up a bit. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to leave with. Guys, what the heck? I almost missed all of these Genesis games. NHL 94. I mean, they're all sports titles. NHL 94 is so classic. I think we're gonna leave them. Yeah, I think this is it though, guys. I think we're gonna leave with this today.
I'm like, I finally got my window, so I'm gonna be able to go back there and dig and stuff and start putting stuff out. You know?
Good.
Like for instance, I found these, Pat Marone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I see that at the SoCo, you know, that's South County.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
realize that.
Yeah, those are
That's
actually
like,
kind of cool. How much for the lunchbox today?
just give me a few dollars for it today.
Sounds good, man.
Okay.
Alrighty, thank you again to Roosevelt at A&R Specialty Finds and More. You guys can find them on South Grand in St. Louis. Come check them out.